Why should we discipline ourselves? Self-discipline gives you the power to stick to your decisions and follow them through without changing your mind. Therefore, one of the most important requirements for achieving goals, this esteem leads to self-confidence and inner strength. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, liked, or commented on any of my videos, please go ahead and turn on those post notifications so you will be notified whenever I'm uploading any new content. Now today I'm going to be talking to you guys about everything you need to know about self-discipline. Self-discipline is very important because when you set a goal and you set that goal and you want to accomplish it, you set it and you stick to it. So that way you'll follow through when you discipline yourself. So discipline, for example, if you want to discipline yourself with saving money, say like you set a goal to whatever you want to save, and to discipline yourself to not go spending all of your money on unnecessary things. As we know, it's so easy to get money in our bank account and we're always ready to go spend. So we need to understand to be able to discipline ourselves so that in the future we will be financially stable. Also, being disciplined, it helps you to be more confident within yourselves, and it helps you to be able to accomplish more in life. So that way, when you have self-discipline in your life, it makes it easier for you to accomplish those goals that you want to reach. Throughout every aspect of life, we have to discipline ourselves. So it's basically self-control. So we need to have self-control over our emotions, over our spending habits, over who we hang out with. Every aspect of life needs us to discipline ourselves. So you have to be able to discipline yourselves and take yourself out of equations that you know you don't need to be in. It's fine to do things sometime that you want to do, but you also need to think deeper within yourself and understand that self-discipline is only going to help you in the future for yourself. So I'm not saying that when you make a goal and you try to set it, of course it's going to be hard. Sometimes it's definitely hard to create self-discipline within ourselves because we're so used to doing the things that we want to do. When we make our certain amount of money, we want to go spend on things that we want to do, and we don't want people around us telling us what we need to do with our money. But we need to definitely save because it makes it hard for when you have children growing up, and not everyone have goals to be able to go out and, have careers and, do things for their children. So when their children grow older, that they can be financially stable also. But we get so wrapped up in this world where everybody wants to just do what they want to do. But we have to think about the future and our children, because say like for instance, when young kids, when they grow up and our parents, a lot of us have been through the struggle and things like that. So growing up, we always hear from our parents, oh, we can't give you this, or we can't do that. It's because they're not financially stable and they are trying to be able to meet all of the things that they need to do as far as taking care of their bills and clothing you and whatever it might be. So it makes it hard for children when they grow up. That's what causes kids to go out and steal and, do little crazy things, because it's like growing up, they don't really have that financially stable household to where they can be able to receive the things that they want. So self-discipline is very important. So if you say that you're going to do something, do it, because it's going to definitely benefit you in the future for yourself and for your children. So it's not just, oh, people don't want you to do what you want to do. Whatever goals that you have, set them for yourselves, guys. So we have to understand self-discipline will definitely mold you. It's hard work. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, because I struggle day to day also with myself trying to do these. It's like we set goals and we're not always going to go through with our goals, but as long as you are determined and motivated and dedicated to do it, get up every day just having that determined mind that this is what I'm going to do. No matter how bad I want to, go against the grain and do what I want to do for a change, do what's going to better you, and self-discipline, it gives you a sense of self-control. So even having self-control over your feelings, we don't always have to react to certain situations and people the way that we do. We have to have self-control over the way we speak to people, on things that we say. We need self-control on on every aspect of life. So today, I'm just going to give you guys the real and just tell you all that we all need self-discipline. So you need to sit down for a second and really take the time out to really, think about what it is that you want for your future and set those goals and be dedicated to accomplish those goals. Here are 12 benefits of discipline. It allows you to achieve goals by figuring out the distractions in your life. Discipline makes you feel good. Discipline gives you courage and strength. Discipline keeps and puts money in your bank account. Discipline keeps you healthy. Discipline makes you more emotionally stable. Discipline helps you to avoid temptations. Discipline gives you a more positive outlook on life. Discipline creates good students and lifelong learners. Discipline allows kids to be able to set and achieve goals better. Discipline also makes you satisfied with your life. For the spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. What is the value of self-discipline in our lives? The way to do what needs to be done. Not only practice allow one to establish a positive action, it helps us train our minds and body and enables us to focus on our goals and regulate our emotions. Being in control of the way you lead your life makes you more content, satisfied, and confident. And this also creates happiness. People who lack self-control often give in to impulsive behavior and emotions as well. Self-control is an important skill to develop because these same emotions occur in any person who feels that their needs or desires are not being met. Sometimes we sit around and we complain about what we don't have, and we are the only one that's holding ourselves back from having those things because we don't have self-control. So, self-control is basically disciplining yourself to want better for yourself. So I'm not saying this doesn't have anything to do with anyone else. I'm speaking specifically to self-control and self-discipline. We need self-discipline, and it's not even just with money, it's with everything. We need to discipline ourselves whether we want to go back to school, if we all have not graduated or received our diploma, or we haven't went to college. You have to self-discipline yourself to be able to be motivated to do the things that you know you need to do for your future. We're not living our lives for anyone else, guys. We are living our lives for us, and we have to take control over our lives and what we want. So when we sit around and we're complaining and, we feel less of ourselves, it's because we don't have self-control over our lives. So we need to have that discipline. So if you're hanging around people who aren't making you motivated or doing anything to show you anything that's positive, you need not to hang out with them. I'm not saying, you don't hang out with whoever you have been friends with for over time, but as we all know, to grow into, to change is to change your circle, to change your environment, change who you hang out with. You can't always hang around the same people and expect to get something different out of them. So you have to change your environment, change the people you hang out with. If they're not positive people in your life, I don't care what type of loyalty you feel that you have with these people, think about your life for once. Stop thinking about what everybody else is going to think about you, because it doesn't matter. Take control over your life and be motivated and dedicated to be the best person that you can be. We have children out here that needs role models. They need to see us being able to do things and to teach us the right material that we need to learn in life. We're getting so caught behind in this social world and worrying about what everyone else is doing. And we need to take full accountability of our own lives and have self-discipline. These children need self-discipline. We can't have these children just out here just on their phone all day and worrying about all this other mess. It's taking their mind off of the big picture. Sit down and teach your kids, their ABCs, whatever it is. Spend quality time with your children and have self-discipline. That's why when you see all these kids all over the place and they're not listening to their parents, it's because their parents is letting them do whatever they want to do. So you have to sit down and have self-discipline in your household. That's the most important thing or your children are basically going to run over you and disrespect you. So have self-discipline for whoever you are around. Stop hanging out with people who don't even help you in life to be able to create you to be more mature than what you're supposed to be. We don't need to own loyalty to people who is not helping us to grow in life. So self-discipline is one of the most important strategies that we need in life. So today I'm also going to be giving you guys a couple tips on how to develop self-discipline, and also giving you guys the steps how to take to be able to set goals, how to build self-discipline with joy, meaning, and challenge. Whatever it is you guys want to do to be able to set a goal, make sure that you discipline yourself. I don't care what it is, we need self discipline in everything that we do. So we have to understand, for instance, say like we're working at these jobs, it doesn't matter how long you work there, but if you have a specific goal to be able to want to save more money for yourself, you have to be dedicated to do it. And you have to set that goal and don't push up on it. You have to stick to it. Don't set a goal and say I'm going to do this, and then, by the time you're getting your next check at work, you're doing whatever you want to do with your money. And that's what's holding us back from being able to have things when we need it. So we need to learn how to be financially stable and set that boundary to be able to discipline ourselves to not overspending. If you go to the store and you see something that you don't even need, don't pick it up and buy it. If it's not something that you need for real, don't buy it. I'm just letting you guys know that self-discipline is very hard. And sometimes we're going to want to do what we want to do, and that's understandable. But if you don't have self-control over the money that you are managing already, how do you think you're going to manage money when you are a millionaire? If you have $100,000, and if you can't even just work with the $900 you get from work, whether it's $1,000, $2,000, if you can't even work just on that and be able to budget, it's something wrong. You don't have any self-control over the money that you're managing. So we have these jobs that takes out 401ks for us. And it's crazy because if they can take out the money for you, why can't you set a goal for yourself to say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take out this amount of money every month, or every paycheck that I get, I'm going to take out this amount so that I will be able to have something for a rainy day. And it's okay to be able to set a goal that's low. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you're sticking to that goal, stick to it and do it, because it's going to benefit you. We need to stop looking at other people to do things for us, and we need to really do things ourselves, is what I'm trying to say. Like, we put all our money into these bank accounts and we having people taking it out of our accounts for us, but are you dedicated enough to be able to challenge yourself to be able to say, you know what, this is what I'm going to do? Sometimes you have to say no to people. And that's what we get confused at. Like, we feel that if we say no to people, we don't have it. That's not being wrong. People should understand that we have our own individual lives and we have things that we need to do for ourselves. So if you're not dedicated to get up every day and be able to pay your bills, if you don't even like paying bills, you don't need a home. So life is about responsibilities. We need to take ownership and grow up. Like, I'm being specifically real with you guys, because self-discipline is one of the most important things that we all need. And I just want to tell you guys, I wasn't always good at self-discipline and disciplining myself to be able to do things and getting used to the habits that I create. But this right here, talking to you guys, is a habit for me. And it has developed me to be more confident in myself. It helps me to feel better about myself because I'm delivering a word and I'm letting people really understand on who I am. This is me, and I don't care how anyone else view me or what you think. It doesn't matter, because I am confident in my skin and I love what I do. And I love sharing this information with you all because this is what makes me happy. God has put this on my heart to do this. And it doesn't matter what you feel that people might view you as. If it's you, if it's your authentic self, be you. You don't need to be trying to seek the approval of others to be able to do things. If you want to do it for yourself. It doesn't matter. God has created us to be individually different. So if you seek out someone that's not like you, don't go being judgmental about it. Just accept their differences. And if it's not your vibe, don't deal with it. So we sit around here and we need to stop judging people off of the things that they're doing. But when you put yourself in situations, we see people who don't have self-discipline. For instance, say like you have people who always asking you for stuff, but you see them on the internet, they're going out, they're partying, they're doing this, they're doing that. They shouldn't be asking you for anything if they're not taking the control over their money and doing the right things with it. It's sad. And we need to take full ownership as grown-ups. We're grown. Like we're in our early 20s, our late 20s, whatever it is, and everybody just want to do what they kind of want to do until we get up in age and we really understand like, wow, we really need money for everything. There's nothing in this world for free, and we have to understand that. If you want to do something with your life, I'm acknowledging you guys to do it, because not everything is going to be easy. And I just love to share this information with you all, because I know that we all struggle with this. No matter how people have that ego and they want you to feel that they have it all, it's always something that we're going to want. It doesn't matter when you get to that stage to have more, you're still going to want more in life. It doesn't matter. It does not stop. So when you reach that goal, it does not stop, you guys. We have to understand, we have to create goals for ourselves, set boundaries, like don't have people out here just treating you any kind of way. Set boundaries in your relationship, set boundaries in your marriage. Open up and speak to that person about how you truly feel. No one can read inside your mind if you don't open your mouth and tell them exactly how you feel. We sit around here and we just let people, walk all over us. And we have to set boundaries for our own selves. And that's what gets us confused. You have to have self-control over your feelings. Have self-control over the things that you say. Make sure that you're saying things respectfully to people. Because when you are going out and you're saying things about people, it's only causing more bad hectic in your own lives. So you can't expect to disrespect people and get something good back, because it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. God sees you and God hears everything that you say. So why would he bless you when you're downing people and you're making people feel less of them? We need to start uplifting each other, guys. We need to help each other. Help build self-control. Help to build that foundation for yourself, for your family. We lose the big picture on what we're doing this for. If you guys have children, do it for your children. Stop sitting around trying to hang out with people that means you no good. Have self-discipline. It's going to help you. Stop smoking. Stop using drugs as a cover-up to, cover up the way you truly feel. It only helps for the moments. And we have to understand that. To have self-discipline over the things that you need to do. Create a healthy habitat for your life. Go out and work out more. Go exercise. If you want to lose 25 pounds, set that goal and discipline yourself to say, this is what I'm going to stop eating. This is what I'm going to eat. Eat more healthier. We have to discipline ourselves. We can't keep sitting around complaining and making it like everybody else is the reason for the things that we are doing. We have to take full ownership over the things that we do, guys. And I just love to talk to you guys about this. This will definitely help you. Have self-discipline. Have self-control. It will help you in your self-esteem. Here are 5 types of discipline. Number 1, positive discipline. Number 2, gentle discipline. 3, boundary-based discipline. 4, behavior modification. And 5, emotion coaching. Why is self-discipline and self-control important? Self-discipline allows you to stay focused on your goals. It also enables you to stay in control of yourself and of your reaction to any situation. Lack of self-discipline can cause low self-esteem. According to psychological science, self-discipline is a better predictor of academic success than IQ. Why do so many people not have self-control? So many people lack self-control because of the experience of ego deflection, of lack of willpower and self-discipline. Others fear they will fail at something before they even give it a try. Some also get comfortable with being lazy and rather not put in the necessary effort to achieve a favorable outcome in their lives. What affects self-control? Strength refers to the energy we need to control our impulses. Numerous factors affect our self-control strength, such as mental exhaustion and stress. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Turn on your post notifications so you will be notified whenever I'm uploading any new content. Stay tuned. I hope you all liked all these tips that I gave you guys. And I really hope that you guys practice self-discipline. It's definitely going to help you in your future. So I'm not going to stir you guys in the wrong direction. I'm only going to give you guys the wisdom and the encouragement to go after the goals that you want to set for yourself. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up.